Hey beautiful people, you're welcome to this video. And if you have difficulties praying in the night or waking up in the night to pray, this is the right video for you. You are in the right place. Or if you have difficulties, you are so tired, you don't know what to do to finally wake up and pray, this is the right video. If you love sleep like me, this is the video for you. So settle down and listen to these tips that will set you free. You know why some people will say that you must pray at any time? I agree with you. You can pray at any time at all. In fact, there is no particular time for prayer. But I prefer praying in the night because the night is a quiet time. The night is a time when you have rested and your brain is fresh. And of course, if you're a busy person, you go to school, or maybe you work, you have a schedule in the morning where you work during the day. And even if you are not even working, if you are a mom, you are busy during the day. So the night is time that you can maximize it. You can maximize the night to pray and do some other things, maybe assignment and things like that. So the night is very, very, very profitable to pray. And when you exhaust yourself during the day and that you sleep, when you get up, you feel refreshed. And in this video, I'm going to be giving us tips that make me personally, what I do that make me feel refreshed in the night. When I wake up, that makes me feel like I have energy, that I can do things again. And most of the things that I do that help me wake up at night is as a result of my activities during the day. We say that we can wake up in the night is calm, is cool, is fresh, but if you are too exhausted during the day, it's going to be very difficult for you to wake up at night. So you cannot neglect the fact that you need to do the work during the day. For these my tips, they work most of the time when I have a successful day, when I manage my day well. So I would like to say that the foundation for these tips is to manage your day very, very well. If you have a successful day, good management of your day, and then I don't see how these tips are going to be difficult for you, because these tips are actually going to be helpful to you. So this video is going to be in two parts. The first part, I'll be talking about how you can manage your day, so that in the second part, the tips that I'm going to be talking about in the second part can work. And then in the second part, I'm going to be talking about the tips proper. So without further ado, let's just get started right into the video. Now, if you are somebody like me who works or more, who have to go to work in the morning and come back in the evening, I'll advise you as much as possible to maximize your day. What do I mean by that? Don't engage in useless activities or activities that will not profit you or benefit you. For example, if you're somebody who works maybe like in an office space, what you can do is, when you go to work, maintain your energy. All right, maintain that your spirit. Don't involve yourself in getting angry. Don't welcome negative emotions. Try as much as possible not to be angry, not to talk back at somebody, not to involve in gossip or involve in things that will drain you mentally or drain your energy. Or don't associate yourself with negative energy. In fact, when you get to work, interact with people, but protect your energy. I'm not saying that you should go and isolate yourself, but I don't know how to explain this further. Protect your inner energy, protect your mind, protect yourself. Be sensitive enough to know when somebody is trying to get you angry, or be intentional about maintaining a positive mindset even at your place of work. Even if you're given a difficult task to do, there are ways to go about it. Maybe you can calm down and think about it, or maybe you can leave it, do something else, distract yourself with something else, and come back to that task and try to tackle it differently. Even if you're somebody whose job involves hard work, maybe like carrying heavy things or doing extremely hard work, you notice that when you preserve your energy by not getting involved with negative emotions, or not being in touch with your negative emotions, like maybe getting angry and so on, you discover that you will focus your energy more on your hard work and doing it, and you will become less tired at the end of the day. Now, if you're a student and you go to school during the day, I remember while I was a student, the things that used to make me tired is too much trekking. Like, for example, if I have a class at 9 and then my next class is like at 4 o'clock, if I walk from that, our classes used to be 2 hours. So if I walk from maybe like 11:30 to around 3:30 while preparing for my next class, I just trekking and aimless crawling, moving from one house to another, I discovered that that drains me out a lot. So this is another tip that I'm giving you. If you're a student, whenever you have a free period, don't use that free period to incorporate programs that when you were leaving the house you did not plan to do. You just follow a friend to their house, or maybe follow another program that you did not originally plan to do that day. No, preserve your energy. You can maybe go back to the house, do one or two things, or rest, and so on and so forth. Maybe learn, do an assignment or a tutorial class. In fact, the goal here is to make sure that you do the things that you're supposed to do that day, and that you preserve your energy. Don't get involved in negative emotions like anger, worry, and so on and so forth. Now, moving to the tips proper. What I do that permits me to wake up at night. Number one thing that I want to tell you is that when I sleep with sermons most of the time, not all the times, but it helps me. The days that I sleep with, maybe like I sleep and then I have a speaker and the speaker is playing. I play sermons or music while I sleep, so that randomly in the night I will hear maybe there is a preacher or shouting. When you sermons, there are some parts of the sermons that talk aloud and so on and so forth. So part of the times when I hear that in the night, I will randomly wake up, and when I wake up like that, I am willing, because I have rested, I've preserved my energy during the day. I am willing to wake up and then I start praying. It doesn't even matter the time. No matter the time that I wake up, this is one tip. No matter the time that you wake up, please, if you are waking up to pray, if you are waking up to read. Don't go back to sleep in the pretense that it is still early, let me sleep and wake up another time. No, when you wake up like that, for me, for example, when I randomly wake up, especially when it's not even the speaker that wakes me up, I just know that I have to pray. Sometimes that's the second tip. The second tip is I just randomly wake up like that. Sometimes I don't know if people are like me who sleep like that. When I sleep, sometimes I just wake up for no reason. Sometimes I know that probably is the Holy Spirit that is urging me to pray, but it has become a habit such that I know that sometimes maybe I just wake up. I don't know if you are experiencing that. In the comment section, please let me know. If you're listening to me and you're experiencing that, just let me know, because sometimes I just randomly wake up. Not that something woke me up. Sometimes it could be that my speaker or the sermon woke me up, but sometimes when I sleep, especially when I sleep with an empty mind. When I say empty mind, I mean like I pour out all my negative emotions before sleeping. I make sure that I empty my mind, and I just randomly wake up like that, and then I just know that I have to pray. I don't sleep to wake up another time to pray. That is a trap. I believe that's a trap from the enemy. No matter the time that you wake up, don't postpone it to another time. Just pray at that time. Just pray first at that time. No matter, because what I've noticed is that when I wake up that first time like that, I am more eager to pray than a later time that I wake up. And most of the times I will not even wake up that later time. That later time will just find me, I'll just wake up in a time where I will not have enough time to properly pray and then prepare and for my day and go to work. So it is very important. So just when you wake up in the night, no matter the time, just pray at that time. My next tip that I have for you, my friends, is to sleep early. Go to bed early. This thing cannot be overemphasized. Don't stay up late doing aimless scrolling, maybe like on social media and so on and so forth. These are the things that help me. These are the things that help me. I go to bed early when I can. When I can, I go to bed early. So I don't stay up like aimlessly scrolling on social media and then just fall asleep on social media. No, I don't do that. I intentionally go to bed early. And I think one of the things that help me is that naturally I don't like TV. I don't fancy watching TV. If I have my internet, that's enough for me. But even at that, I try to discipline myself with the internet not to be scrolling aimlessly. So when I come back. And also maybe because I don't also have children that I take care of. So maybe if you are somebody with a child, I don't know how you are going to put this into consideration. Maybe you put your kids to bed too early and stuff like that can help you. Another very important tip is to watch what you watch before you sleep. Even if you sleep early, that sometimes that before you want to sleep early, your mind can be occupied with some kind of things. Don't pollute your mind before you sleep. I cannot overemphasize this tip. Watch what you think about before you sleep, just before you go to bed. Even if you go to bed early, there is this temptation that you might not be thinking about the right things. The Bible says whatever is pure, whatever is holy, whatever is trustworthy, whatever is peaceful, think about such things, especially before you go to bed. Think about, free your mind from worry, from anger, from resentment, from bitterness, from all of those negative emotions. It will help you to, even when you wake up in the night, you will be light. You will not feel weighed down or tired or something like, because sometimes even when you don't do anything, you discover that when you sleep you get up tired. Me, I've noticed that it is mostly at time when I go to bed being worried, when my mind is worried, or what will happen to this, what would this. When I get up, I feel my spirit is very heavy and I can hardly pray at that time. So what will help me to wake up at night most of the time is when I go to bed with a light spirit, when I go to bed empty my mind, when I watch what I think before going to bed. And it doesn't come just one day, it is practice. It's practice and practice. I've been practicing this for 1 year plus now, so it's not even something that started today, but I've noticed that it has helped me greatly. The way that I sleep now and wake up with a light spirit is very, very different from when I used to really worry. I will find myself that I'm even tired. Even when I wake up, I'm like, but I do not even work. What makes me tired? So please take care of your mind. As I've said, whatever is holy, whatever is true, whatever is pure, whatever is trustworthy, if anything is loving, peaceful, think about such things, especially before you go to bed. Go to bed with a calm spirit. Watch what you are watching. If you are scrolling on social media, don't be listening to gossip or bad news or something. You need to protect your heart, protect your mind. So with me, if everybody in the world were to be like me, those who are selling alarm clocks will go out of business. Because these are my tips. These are what I use to wake up early in the night, or to wake up at night in general. So I don't have any particular time. Yeah, there is a season, there is a kind of period where I wake up. It's usually 3 o'clock. I don't know whether I have been used to, so I wake up like that very often. But sometimes most of the time it's around 3, either before or after 3, but just 3 there, about 3. So I don't use alarm clocks. I'm not condemning the use of alarm clocks. So if alarm clock work for you, use your alarm clock. For me, most of the time it's even that I'm not conscious of alarm clock. I have a phone that has an alarm clock, but I'm not just conscious of the to use it. So it doesn't come to my mind I need to use an alarm clock. These are my tips. This is what I use to wake up at night, and I hope it blessed you. So use these tips. It will be helpful for you. If alarm clock works for you, fine, you can use it too. I'm not discarding the idea of alarm clocks. You can use it too, but make sure whatever you do, make sure you wake up in the night to pray. I advise it. It is not as if that's the only time that you need to pray, but if you're a very busy person like most of us, you need to wake up in the night to pray. You cannot sleep throughout the night. No. You need to wake up in the night. It is very, very important. So till I meet you in my next video, hope you wake up in the night to pray. And Maranatha, Jesus Christ is coming very, very soon. You need to prepare to meet with him.